What if I told you you could trade futures for 30 minutes a day and still have a real shot of being profitable? Most people think they need to sit at their charts for hours, but that is not true. The reality is the best moves of the day usually happen right when the market opens at 9:30 a.m. EST. That's when the volume comes in, the volatility spikes, and the real opportunities show up. And real quick, if you want help learning how to trade the right way, you can book a free call with me using the link in the description to see if you would be a good fit for my one-on-one mentorship. But in this video, I'm going to break down how I personally trade the 9:30 a.m. open using a strategy that only takes about 30 minutes a day. So going over the markets, I was trading US 30 YM today, and I saw a literal perfect setup. If you guys go and look at the past couple of days, especially last week, you will see the same setup occurring on YM over and over again. It's weird because I was also looking at NQ. That's usually what I do when I show up to the market open. I show up 10 minutes before. So at 9:20 a.m. is when I'm actually in front of my laptop. I open it up to see if there's any good setups. And I'm literally looking at NQ, NASDAQ 100, and YM, the Dow Jones, and seeing if there are any setups on each of them. Now, I was not too confident today on NASDAQ 100. I have just been seeing these massive false breakouts, these grabs of liquidity where you just get stopped out and you don't have a real shot on what's actually going to happen in the markets. So I saw that we did have this fair value gap right here, but it kind of was forming these lower lows and lower highs. And I was like, do you know what? I really don't trust this trade. I'm not going to take it. So my attention was on YM today. And I saw we had this clean extension to the upside. I said, okay, well, this looks like a really good trade. I think that we're going to see some good buying opportunities. So as I was looking at this extension, I saw that we had fair value gaps in here, but I was like, you know what? Prices already started closing candles below it. This fair value gap is invalidated. Where's the next one that actually has some size? So as I look to the left a little bit more, I see this fair value gap right here. And for you guys wondering how I marked it up, I literally got my rectangle, went from the first candle's low to the third candle's high, extended into the future, and then I set a buy limit right here. Now, when I was going into this trade, the biggest thing I'm doing when I'm looking at these trades is I'm looking at previous structure to the left of my screen. I want to see where did price go to in the past. So that's exactly what I did. I knew that when I went into this trade, when I went long right here, this is where the market actually hit it, right here at 926. I had my stop loss below the first candle that made the fair value gap right here. And then my take profit, I simply zoomed out and I looked to the left, and I think I aimed for this high. It was this high right here that I aimed for, right over here, this wick. So this is the trade that I went into, pretty much a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And this is the beauty of trading at the market open, is there's so much volatility. You get a reaction literally immediately. So look at what happened. When I went into this trade, right here is 9:30. Notice how the market had pushed up first and when it smacked my TP literally within a minute. And it's crazy because the previous candle, the 929 to 930, it pushed up a lot. And then the next candle came up and it pushed up again to clear my take profit. And then it actually went down. And you can call this a liquidity grab because we had this high right here and price literally took it out and then dropped. It was consolidating back and forth for a good like 30 minutes before actually going into a new direction. And then overall it started to push up and then push down. But this was a trade that I took today. It was very, very simple. It gave me high levels of confidence when I was taking this trade. And that's what you guys overall need to understand is you need to be monitoring your levels of confidence. When you're looking at your setup, are you feeling high levels of confidence or low levels of confidence? And if you're feeling high levels, you can risk more than you usually would if you're not as confident in your setup. So took this trade right here, ended up hitting TP literally within a couple of minutes. And like I said, look at NQ. NQ was a completely different story. So what I would recommend that you guys do is go right here on TradingView if this is where you trade, and you can set up 2 charts to look at them at the same exact time. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. If you're serious about learning how to trade futures the right way and you don't want to waste months of time trying to figure out how to do it on your own, I can help you. I actually offer one-on-one mentorship where I show you my exact strategy, how I manage risk, and overall how to stay consistent. If you want to see if you're a good fit, you can click the link below this video in the description and you can book a free call with me. I'll walk you through exactly what you need to do to start improving your trading fast. I'll see you in the next video.